Welcome everybody to a new Wilds of Eldraine draft. Here we have Decadent Dragon, Princess Takes Flight, Corvold the Noble Thief, Hamlet Glutton, which is whatever. I think it's either between Princess Takes Flight or Decadent Dragon. I think Corvold the Noble Thief is okay, but and I think Princess Takes Flight is probably a better card than Decadent Dragon. I have not been impressed by Decadent Dragon. I played against it several times. Because the thing is, the cards that you exile with expensive taste, they maintain their mana values. So if you're, you can't cast them if you're not those colors unless you get a land off them. So it's not nearly as good as it looks. Just a 4/4 for 4, which is a whatever card to me. Willful Vigil, Frantic Firebolt, Verdant. Stone Splitter Bolt seems okay. Maybe go white red. The Stoke Genius is a little bit harder to pull off than I would have liked. This is an instant speed bargain card, which is decent for this. But we also take Hopeful Vigil to work with this, maybe. I've been impressed with white red. Could also take Voracious Vermin. I do like that card. This is an uncommon as well. 4/4 flying for 5. Kind of whatever. Get the stopgap. Yeah, it doesn't do that. It's not particularly good. Return Triumphant could be okay if I get enough of those 3-mana 3/2s. Frantic Firebolt. The problem is I don't know how good Frantic Firebolt is in a white-red strategy, although who knows if I'm even white-red. Like, this is probably the best card. There's also, like, Feed the Cauldron. Oh, Dutiful Griffin seems like a whatever card to me. Yeah, Besotted Knight. Unruly Catapult. Whenever a rat you control becomes blocked, it gets +2/0. Graceful Takedown. Sorcery Speed. There's Besotted Knight if I wanted to continue being white-red. Although, I don't know how successful that will be. I'm looking like, I don't know how much of a sign that is. Besotted Knight's the best white card here. That doesn't seem like a good sign. I don't think white's open. I'll take this, but I think Graceful Takedown might have been the better take there. Yeah, it looks like red-green is maybe where I want to be. Ferocious Werefox could be okay. There's Edgewall in. Earth Elementals are just okay. Could take Prophetic Prism if I wanted to try to be some sort of Naya deck. The Princess Takes Flight. I don't think blue is open. I don't think white's open. It looks like red and green are open. Like, definitely red is open, right? So, 3 of these Earth Elementals are opened. Maybe we take this one now. The Tempting Apple, Ratcatcher Trainee. We can almost just go mono red. It's kind of weird, but let's do I'm kind of impressed with Ratcatcher Trainee. I mean, Tempting Apple I think is also good. I think they're both reasonable cards. Oh, here's the stockpiling Celebrant. Maybe white-red is open. Like, how am I getting this late? Maybe there just weren't any white cards? Maybe there just weren't any white cards. I want Angry Armory Mice or Grabby Giant. Rare draft. Tattered Ratter. Seems like a red-black card, right? Because there are creatures that are rats. That are not tokens, right? A fourth one of these was opened. I guess we didn't see that many green cards. Maybe white isn't open, but people just don't know what this card's good. That could be true. The best card is this thing, right? Maybe we do some Mardu strategy. Dragon Mantle, Conceited Witch. I haven't been impressed by the Pie Wielder. I've had it before, and it's just not sure it's better than a 3-mana 3/3 at the end of the day, which is like a pretty lackluster thing. Dragon Mantle is like probably decent. It's really good with stockpiling Celebrant as well. It's a good thing to bargain away. The Conceited Witch is, I've been pretty impressed by that when my opponents play it. I'll take the Dragon Mantle because I'm definitely rad. I played against this, and it seems like more of a white-blue card. Here's Hopeful Vigil. Like, maybe we just go, like, red-white instead of white-red. I can believe that. We don't have that many bargain cards yet. Maybe that 1-mana 2/2 +2/+2 instant will come back. I mean, Season of Growth is ridiculous. Season of Growth is ridiculous, and it's the best card here. I don't think I have enough confidence in myself to start branching out into 3 or 4 color piles. I kind of just want to stick to 2 colors right now until I get more of an understanding of what's going on. I'm pretty sure this card is very bad. This card is not, but I am, you know, white-red and not these colors, right? I'll rare draft. Goblin Bombard. Oh, there's Ash Party Crasher. Probably just want that one. Although I think Goblin Bombardment is good. I have to believe this is better. I've been pretty impressed by this a couple of times I've had it. I'm sure I would be impressed by Goblin Bombardment if I were to play it. Well, I don't want any of these cards. Do I want Candy Trail? I'd rather rare draft. Let's see. Slumbering Vanguard. Tattered Radar. Witch's Mark. Frostbridge Guard is pretty mopey. We can try the Slumbering Keep Guard. This thing came back. There's also the Harried Spear Guard, which looked okay when I saw my opponents play it. I'm not sure like what the best way to use it is. Oh, we got this guy, Godric. That's a good one to have. Maybe we can return with Ratcatcher Trainee on the backside, or Boundary Lands Ranger, or Protective Parent, maybe. Or Unassuming Sage, I can see that. I'm glad we took the Dragon's Mantle earlier. Utopia Sprawl's a pretty strong one. Torch the Tower is pretty strong. My opponent played this against me and it looked horrible. I'm willing to maybe give this another shot, but not right now. Torch the Tower is probably where we want to be. Line Crescendo, Prophetic Prism, Ego Drain, Intangible Virtue. We don't have enough tokens for that. Rhymeful Reindeer. We have some enchantments. We have some enchantments. I could imagine this card being okay in our deck. It's like the only card in the pack for us, too. Did you draw a card? Hard to go worse than that. Better than that, I should say. Maybe we can even maybe do the green power. We can like put the Princess Takes Flight back on top of our deck. We can like backdoor green mana off some treasures. There's also Prophetic Prism here. Your Scarecrow Guide, but I'm pretty sure I don't want Alpha Mirror, do I? Prophetic Prism, when I get 2 stockpiling Celebrants, seems right. Another one of these. Oh, here's Edgewall back. I'm a huge fan of this guy. I'm also a huge fan of Mary Bards, but I think this one's probably better. Another Edgewall pack. Maybe we're not playing Rhymeful Reindeer. This is gain three more life, create a 2/2. Well, that's not happening. I don't think we're playing any of these cards for our drafts. Ooh, Protective Parents or Boundary Lands Ranger. There's also like Gingerbread, but maybe Gingerbread is better. Gingerbread is pretty good at getting those last couple of points in. Maybe I actually want that Red Cap Guide. Is it's Celebration, because it's 2 permanents. Maybe I do want him. Frantic Firebolt seems questionable here. It's probably gonna be 3 mana, 2 damage. 2 Witches Marks, I guess, makes Frantic Cardbolt a little bit better. This Earth Elemental, I don't know if this is this the deck for this? I'm not sure it is. You might say every deck a deck for Earth Elemental? But it's actually deceptively hard to empty your hand. Especially when you have 2 stockpiling Celebrants. And a Woodland Acolyte. Our Slumbering Keep Guard gets a lot worse if we take this Witch's Mark out. I think Witch's Mark might just be better than this. Because this Witch's Mark doesn't require me to have an empty hand. And it also puts a +1 counter on out there. I didn't get a dual land, which I'm pretty sad about. Would have liked another 2-drop as well. Frantic Firebolt's probably not good enough. I want the Redcap Thief as a 3-drop though. Redcap Thief is is a treasure. Also lets me get Celebration, but I've only got Ash and Godric for Celebration, right? That's not that many. As far as enchantments goes, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 for this, and I could put another one in. I could put another, like, Witch's Mark in there for 7. That seems like a sufficient amount. And that's if not counting stockpiling Celebrant, like bouncing one, right? Although we can bounce the tokens, but we could bounce the Dragon's Mantle. Could play Skewer Slinger. It seems like it seems like Skewer Slinger is just a little bit too mopey. Probably just play a card and then whatever card we play is going to be the worst card in our deck. We can do Skewer Slinger, I suppose. Alright. Let's see how we can do with this. Would have liked that 2/2, the Celebration plus +1 trample. Oh, get out of here. Slumbering Keep Guard is a really good choice for Protected Parent. Yeah, I don't think we care about that guy. Pretty good draw, actually. Destroy target creature and opponent controls the mana value 2 or less. Now, and they don't get the celebration, and they lose their creature. That doesn't go to an adventure. That was a devastating play. +2/+1. Pretty good play here too. Maybe Hearth Elemental would be good. Is it in our deck? We did not play it, did we? Oh, we didn't. Okay, maybe it would be good. We're actually pretty good at emptying our hand in this deck. It doesn't pretty abnormal. I guess we can just kill this guy. It's in the way. Yeah, we can actually empty our hand way faster than I thought we would. We can put it in over the 2 mana 1/3 probably. 2 mana 1/3 is pretty mopey. No, I have no plans in playing Lorcana. Unless it has a digital offering. Well past the point of wanting to have... I don't even own Magic cards, and I played Magic for my job, so... All likelihood Godric's gonna die, but I think it's alright. Or maybe it's not going to die. That works for me too. They just want to chump attack to make their guy bigger? Okay, that's not what's happening. What am I missing? I don't know what I'm missing. Why would they attack? Why would they chump attack with this 1/3? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what just happened. How do we want to do this? Okay. So the whole joke of Princess Takes Flight and why it's so incredibly powerful is that if you can get rid of your Princess Takes Flight with either a bargain or a bounce effect, the creature that you exile doesn't come back. So it's an extremely powerful card. Gotta make sure that we have only red mana open to kill them with Godric. Yeah, as you might imagine, 2 and a white, exile a creature, and then you can use stockpiling Celebrant to return to your hand and scry 2. That's a pretty powerful opening. Because you even have another exile a creature on the back end. Not to mention the +2/+2 and flying on step 2 of that saga is really good at killing your opponent fast. I didn't get any of the recommissions, which I would have liked, but there's a 1 on a white, return a creature with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield and put a young hero roll on it. Would have liked that in this deck. I thought they would table, but apparently somebody just loves them and just took them all, I guess. So now the question is, do we play Ash? I don't think we do. I think we grab a giant here, next turn Ash plus Dragon Mantle and attack. Well, our opponent didn't do anything. Which makes me want to play Edgewall Pack instead. I think it's pretty likely they have like the 1 minute deal too. So playing Ash Party Crasher into Dragon Mantle is not a play I want to make. So here it is pretty clear they have it, and I want to get it out of their hand anyway. They're gonna first strike and then monster strike. I knew they had a 1 mana combat trick. I didn't know which one. I guess we can check here if they have it by playing this. Or you can just play Grabby Giant. Maybe we can just play Grabby Giant. Oh, they don't have it. Well. If I played Ash Party Crasher and they didn't have a priority window, I would have known they don't have it. Okay. So now we can play this into probably put on the rat maybe? A bit stymied on white mana here. I think this is a good trade for us. So, I mean, obviously, stockpiling Celebrant returning that would have been okay, but I think we're gonna. I think we're gonna be okay regardless. So. A little bit stymied here on white mana. We can't play 2 spells this turn as our guy, the Dragon Mantle, died. We could stockpiling Celebrate the Grabby Giant and then use token making thing. Make a treasure, that's mine to make a treasure token. Be a reasonable line. Let's just clear the way a little bit, I guess. Better than a 2-mana 1/3, probably. Strong. Strong. Oh, but my cards are royal, that's why they couldn't pop it. Let's just play it. Bounce nothing. What? I can't submit. Oh, apparently you need to target and then. Oh, it didn't decline. Okay. Weird. That's a weird way of doing that. Guess it always has to target. I understand why they do it, because if your opponent has a disenchant or has a removal spell that will offer a creature with an enchantment on it, you have to declare your target so they can interact with you. Like things like Core Skyfisher, which is historically what those types of effects have looked like. There's no targeting on it, so your opponent, if you have 2 creatures with the Dragon's Mantle and you play Core Skyfisher, your opponent can't stop you from returning one. Whereas with the stockpiling card, your opponent can stop you. It makes sense why it's like that. It's just the first time I've run into it. Just because historically those types of effects have been templated like Core Skyfisher, which I think this new version is better, even though it's a little bit more awkward. It's a better design. Forcing you to make a decision as opposed to making it so your opponent can't respond to them. Yeah. Yeah, giving your opponent time to respond is probably a better course of action. Somebody earlier asked me why I'm not playing sealed. Mog Junkies says basically is a critiquer of the stream. It's uncertain why Mog Junkies ever watches me. Is it doesn't matter what I'm doing, Mog Junkies will ask me, why aren't I doing something else? The answer to Mog Junkies will always be, I'm doing this because I want to. Yikes. Oh, that land was a good draw. The Simple Vigil guard's a pretty strong one. Yee. I don't like where I'm at. Oh, there was a chance they block, which is why I did. Although I wanted to use Witch's Mark, because I wanted to draw a 4th land. So maybe I did it a little bit too greedily. Unfortunate. Didn't draw planes for my Ash Party Crasher. Probably just need to kill this thing now. Remove their lifelink. Becoming dangerous. Probably need to take flight, and I probably can't attack because I can just sack this dude, right? Alternatively, we can Ash plus this, looking to maybe... Kind of like being aggro. I kind of like being aggro when they have Dark Tutelage out. That Royal Roll's been a big pain in the butt here. Dark Tutelage seems like a very dangerous card to have in play. Trying to decide whether I want to be Dragon Mantling. This is Trample? It is. It's also Menace. Might as well make them sack something, right? Oh, they are sacking that? Maybe I should have killed it immediately then. Oh, this was bad because that thing is an instant, isn't it? Whoops. The one on a green card in their hand is an instant. I didn't even know that. That could be problematic. So, like, they use the one on a green card to give a trample and kill me. And then I killed her in response. And I go to 2. Now if they don't have anything, this thing can't even do anything next turn, right? It taps. Oh, that could not have gone any worse. Well, I guess they actually have to block. But this thing has trample. Is there any way out of this for us? If I just play a land and attack, they have to block. Which will kill the Sweet Tooth Witch so I don't die. But then they can just sack this to the Sugar Maw. Oh, I guess we die. Maybe we didn't play that properly. I don't know. Like, maybe not... maybe I could have won that one. They needed to play 2 permanents there, which was kind of sad. They had, like, it was basically Sweet Tooth Witch, right? They had to play 2 permanents to win that game with 3 mana. Or however much mana they have. One of them had to be a blocker. Oh, we could have drawn Archon's Glory to win that last game. Oh, maybe I should have played this in a Royal Roll on it, actually. Not too late now. Oh, I guess it wouldn't have mattered. What is this? What is this fairy? What does it do? Wait, is this shadow even right? This shadow looks weird to me. Oh boy. Yeah. Well then. Well, now we got that out of the way. Guess we gotta just do this, right? Who is gonna be cursed? Hey! Evildoer. Alright, fine. Damn. So the question is, do we sack a land here? Probably do. Even though getting to 6 mana would be nice, we can probably do that later. No, we definitely sack a land. What is happening? Hello? Need to draw the princess card, right? This sucks, man. I think we just hit the double block and hope they had nothing. What is happening? Ah. This 5-mana 4/5 death touch, well, wherever it is over here. That guy is a problem. We bargained so we could scry 1. I mean, it was free to bargain, so creature was dying anyway. This is the first time I've used Grabby Giant to sack lands. I've been pretty impressed. Yikes. Alright. This is a 4/4 haste. How many lands have we drawn? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's 4 lands left in our deck. There's 4 lands in our top 16. They don't get the bonus, but it has to be untapped. What do we have? Not much here, right? The thing is Death Touch, so... we might be at the point where we actually use Grabby Giant to block their flyer. I don't have Trample here. I just pass. Oh, they get a... Oh. I didn't even think of that. They have a roll token, so the tabby gets their thing back. I did not think about that at all. We are probably doomed this game now. Was this game winnable? I mean, obviously, if we had just drawn fewer lands, this game was winnable. But, like, with the cards that we drew, was this game winnable? Like, I don't know if we had any decisions to have made this game that would have changed the outcome. Like, I think all of our scries were correct. The question is whether we could have attacked. Like, we could have attacked with our 4/4 to kill the tabby, and then they wouldn't have gotten a 1/1. Maybe that would have been better. Is that lethal? No, they got a 1. They block Godric, a rat, and the keep guard, and they go to 1. Or they block this and this, and they go to 2. I wonder if I just chump here. I'm trying to win, I think. Oh, I'm dead on board. Never mind. I forgot this warehouse tabby could attack. It hasn't yet, so... Oh, you underestimated it? Good. Maybe that game was winnable. It was looking grim no matter what, but... Yeah, the bluff attack. Yeah, maybe. Oh, you know what this card does. What does this card do? You may cast it again from your adventure. Oh, just like some random unbeatable value card. That is challenging to get through. Things are not looking good for the home team here. Things are not looking good. Things are looking decidedly bad. That's not good. I mean, that was like the best possible blocks for us. It's like we mind controlled them, but I don't even think it matters. I think we're gonna lose by a lot here. I don't know, maybe I'm overestimating it. Screen post seems really hard to deal with at this point, but that was a good draw. Don't know how we're gonna deal with this screen puff. I know I could have sacked Prophetic Prison, but I have 2 stockpilers on my deck. Probably didn't want to tap double red for that, actually. Mantle the first striker. It just, I mean, my creature dies a double block anyway, right? Tapping 2 red for that effect really screwed me over there. Got auto tapped out of that one. That's alright. Interesting. All right. I did not think the game was going to go as well as it did. I thought, like, yeah, maybe I overestimate the sugar ball, the 4/5 dead touch. It feels like you should almost always be attacking with that card. But oh, you can stockpiling Celebrant the Ratcatcher to get more rats. That's so cool. Although with this hand, that's not how it's going to play out. But I mean, maybe if we don't draw lands, we might just stockpiling Celebrant this to scry too, looking for some lands. But it's this card's tough to evaluate because I haven't really played black yet. But don't know how to feel about it. Okay, we drew a land. It might -4, -0 us here. Like, the fact that they didn't attack means they want to block. Which in my mind means they want to -4, -0 and eat our creature. So we're just not going to walk into it. Although maybe I should have done this pre-combat. Well, the problem is it's hard to get in the graveyard. I know you say just jump block it, but let's play this pre-combat to see if they counter it. Oh, look, they had it. The card I knew they had. Weird. Weird how that happened. When you consider your opponent as a living, breathing, thinking human being and knows your card is a 2/1 first strike and they don't attack with a 1/1, it's obvious they have something like this, right? How did I know? Am I a magician? You might say that. That's a bit. This is bizarre. I know there's a Wrath in white. Is there a Wrath in black? Okay, I guess. I read books as well. I read every day. I don't read particularly good books. I do read them. Oh yeah, there's -X to creatures for each creature you exile in your graveyard. That could be bad if they have that. Yeah, there's the 5-mana 3/3, right? 5-mana 3/3. -1/-1 for every creature you exile. Yeah, I mean that would be bad for us. It wouldn't be like game ending, but it would be bad. It seems like they actually might have that card, and they're regretting not just getting another creature in the graveyard. But they didn't know I had this, so that's why you play. That's why you play creature second main phase. Maybe they're considering playing to 3/4. Okay, that. I don't know about that one. I would have thought at least play the 3/4. Because that creature can't even block. So that would put 3 creatures in the graveyard, so they give everything -3/-3. Is it better to do the Minecart Daredevil on this to get 2 more damage in and then draw 2 cards? I think it is. I think they actually do have it. But I think this might just be better anyway. Yeah, this was better anyway. So. Yeah, this 1/1 can't block. Oh look, they have it. I think this game has been the clearest example of simply just knowing the cards in the format. Like, this is only my 6th draft, but I just read my opponent. I just knew the cards they had. Grabby Giant also doing Celebration all on its own. Double chomp. Ash Party Crasher. I don't remember what we took this over. We took this over a good card, right? I think this card's quite good. I've been pretty impressed by it. We definitely took it over a good card. Maybe the 1 and a white enchantment that makes it 2/2. Maybe we took it over that one. Just need to draw 1 land, right? How hard can that be? Well, we need to draw a mountain, but even if we draw plains, we can play the Woodland Acolyte. Slumbering Keepguard has been suspicious, but I'm willing to give it a shot. Maybe we just, it's probably more of a white-green card or a white-black card, not so much a white-red card. But I think we had like 6 or 7 enchantments, so I thought I'd give it a shot. And plus the scry one is like not horrendous, and I think for 6 mana, if you have 1 in play, it turns into a 3/3 when your opponent doesn't block it anyways. We also have Prophetic Prism in our deck as another way to get out of this. So it's like 17 lands and a Prophetic Prism, and we could have drawn the Besotting Knight, which would have scryed 1. I think it was reasonable the way we did it. I think our opponent might block, and I don't want that to happen, so. I think this guy's a pretty prime candidate to get exiled from our Torch the Tower. Next turn we can Protected Parents plus Torch it. Although maybe he doesn't want to edge wall pack. It takes a lot of mana for this to come to fruition, so I'm not sure. Like, they have to not only play an enchantment, but also pay 2, and then pay an extra 2 to get it back into play. That's a lot of mana, so... Maybe an ambitious attack with the Slumbering Keepguard, but... I think killing that fauna is good. And I think we can do something about that vermin later anyway. And not having a dual land really sucks. I like having at least one Edgewall in or Evolving Wilds in my deck. Just enjoy being able to have double of any color we want every game. Plus the shuffling and the reducing the land count in your deck is somewhat relevant. Although maybe in white-red, the Evolving Wilds is a lot worse because you're scrying a lot in white-red. You have a lot of scry cards that you don't want to draw, so shuffling them back in is pretty bad. But Edgewall in is probably pretty good. We also got to keep the token, which was nice. That was a good draw. Party Crasher. Probably don't want that one. Just a 2/2 haste, right? Because we can't play 2 permanents next turn. fact that we haven't drawn any the 2 and a white 3/2s, but couldn't we have done with the adventure thing? That would require me to not play the 4/2 this turn. Why would I want to do that? Maybe they have the 3/1 flyer. Things are not looking good, though. Enemy has 5.5 spells, and we have 1 and a draw. So. Not the greatest thing to have happen to me. I guess maybe I was supposed to just bolt that. In retrospect. Probably was. They probably don't want to go to 3 and they probably jump our 4/2, which kills this too. Maybe they go to 3 anyways. It's hard to have an extra card for this. Because you have so many mana sinks that you want to play all your lands out. The value is back. Regretting not exiling it, maybe? Probably. Okay. Edgewall pack continues to impress. Another 2 mana enchantment and returning that 3/1 would be problematic. We've done a poor job of drawing the Princess Saga trapped in the tower. I think we're gonna draw it this turn now that I complained about it. We have 3 cards to draw it. Okay. I guess drawing a land here would be ideal, but that's not work. No, this is a sorcery. Yeah, I thought I could do that too, but it's a sorcery. Can I draw a torch? No. It's already gone. I don't think I have 2 torches in my deck. This is good. Oh, that was not good. Was playing the creature before combat better? This roll does nothing on a 4/5. Wow. That sucked. There's only like 2 sack effects in the format, right? That sucks. We're gonna draw the 2 and a white 3/2 now, and we're not gonna be able to draw 2 cards off it. We'll draw 1 card off it. There's like Vampiric Rites, there's this, and there's like 1 other one, right? There's like very few sack effects in the format. That's actually not bad. Do we make a treasure though? Can we afford to make a treasure? We have 7, 8 mana. So I guess we can do this. We can't really afford to make a treasure, so just cast it. Guess we could draw the 1 mana 1/1. Oh, no, it's in our graveyard, right? Fantastic. How many lands have we drawn? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's about average, actually, considering how many cards we've drawn. I thought you had to bargain this to gain 3 lives. Wow, we got ratted out. Oh? Oh? This is wicked. Do we play this? I don't think we do, right? I guess we do, but we have exact lethal. 16, 10. Exact lethal if we draw a land. We can block Ginger Brute. We got haste. Interesting. Yeah. The whole Joker Princess takes flight is. What do I put this on though? Why doesn't Dragon Mantle make the creature a dragon? Good question. Maybe I needed to play this first. I don't know. I'm saying good game is suspicious. Let's just attack with this. I sat the Prism, are they dead? I go to 2, they play the Giant. This gets flying. Why would I sack the Wicked Aura? What are you talking about? That sounds like the opposite of what I want to do. I would lose my Edgewall pack. That doesn't seem like what I want to do at all. Oh, I'd still win? I guess that's technically true. Yeah, imagine GGing when it wasn't actually GG. Yeah, it's like call an ambulance, but not for me! Earth Elemental was pretty awesome. I'm glad we're playing it. It was foolish to not play around 1. Interesting. It's gonna take, like, I think it's just too awkward for our curve if we play Party Crasher there. I guess we could have technically played Party Crasher and attacked. Oh, that's kind of neat. The problem is, you think they have the shock? They're gonna get me either way, though. They're gonna get me no matter what. Let's see if they have it. Okay, they don't have it. A shock would have been game over. So that's why I didn't go for it there. Because I would have lost Ash Party Crasher, and because Betrothed the Beast was countered, I wouldn't have gotten the 3-3 at the other side either. Sucks we didn't draw another planes, that's alright. Ah! I just want to go for the win here. There. All right. Yeah, I mean, I guess killing their token was better. I could have won that game, but like, who plays around double trumpet blast? Yeah. They just don't, they needed to come up with a way to kill our creature and a combat pump and 2 cards and 5 mana. I thought that was incredibly unlikely. Wait, did they have one card in their hand at the start of the turn? Maybe, did they play a land? So they had 4 mana and 2 cards, and they needed to deal 2 damage and kill my 3/3 when I have a +2/+2. Like, I think the way I played it was right. I think the way I played it was right, but that is a feels bad. Maybe I don't attack with my 3/3 there. Maybe that was better. I attack with my 4/3, but not my 3/3. That was probably right. They go to, what, 10? I can still kill them next turn anyways. My hand was so good that yeah. I think attacking with my 3/3 was wrong, so that was a mistake we made. I think we built our deck properly. What are their 5 worst cards? The 5 worst cards... I mean, we don't know how good stockpiling Celebrant is because it never happened. But it was probably like Protected Parents, Slumbering Keep Guard, Witch's Mark, and I mean, Besotted Knight was pretty bad. And the next worst card, I don't know, probably Prism. Although the Prism is fine because I got 2 Celebrants, right? So like, the Prism is probably the next worst card, but if we're talking about a card that's like not actually bad, probably Bellowing Bruiser, either Bellowing Bruiser or... Yeah. Maybe Bellowing Bruiser was the next worst card. I think all the other cards were... I mean, maybe it's actually Daredevil. And then Bruiser. Daredevil was pretty bad. So these are the 5 worst cards on our deck. As far as cards that we could have played instead... Rhineful Reindeer. Could we have played that over... Like, maybe we play Reindeer over Protected Parents. Or Besotted Knight. I can see that. Or the... I can definitely see that. Didn't want this card. Didn't want this card. Redcap Thief. Not really. This isn't the deck for that. I could see taking out Protected Parents for the Reindeer. But cool. I think Witch's Mark was, like, not good, but still playable in this deck. Well, thanks everybody for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch or Twitter, and also YouTube if you're watching there. And watch me live on Twitch. I'm usually on about 3 p.m. Eastern most days. And thanks everybody for watching, and see you next time.